Hello there and welcome to a complete overview of the next major update of The War Within, patch 11.1, Undermined. This update introduces a ton of exciting features, including a new epic zone to explore, a brand new 8-boss raid with some incredible looking rewards to obtain, a fresh dungeon to conquer, highly anticipated updates and changes to delves, the launch of Season 2 of The War Within, and so much more. So let's start off by talking about the brand new zone. After being spoken about and teased for many years, we are finally heading to the Goblin capital city of Undermine. You may not know this due to the very convincing sky, but this zone is actually located deep underneath Azeroth. Like many new zones in World of Warcraft, this features a full story campaign with a ton of fun and exciting side quests to keep you busy in the zone. Of course, as well, the zone features many world quests. One of my favorite world quests in the zone is one called Boom Ball, which is essentially a goblin-themed golf mini-game, but instead of a golf ball, you're hitting a bomb, so you have to get a hole-in-one, and it's kind of chaotic, and I love it. A new 20-level renown track, The Cartels of Undermine, has been added with various cosmetic rewards, mounts, updates to the zone, and culminating in a title called The Explosive. So tons of great rewards from this new renown. On top of that, there are also 4 sub-factions within Undermine. These are different goblin cartels from Warcraft history, including the Steamweedle, Bilgewater, Blackwater, and the Venture Company, and each week your warband will choose one of these to support and gain reputation for. But not only that, while in Undermine, you'll have a brand new way to get around. This is a new system called Drive, which is essentially a dynamic ground mount similar to skywriting right now, but on the ground. With this system, you'll have a new mount called the G99 Breakneck, which is used to blast around the streets of Undermine, using acceleration and drifting to get around the zone. This is a really fun system and a really cool way to get around, and you can also tailor your car to your playstyle with the ability to customize your speed and drift, as well as the color of your mount as well if you want to do that. So certainly traversing Undermine is just going to be a unique experience all round. And of course, as you'd expect, there will be races around the city for you to complete in your brand new Hot Rod. Arriving with Season 2, we're getting a new raid, the Liberation of Undermine. This is a brand new 8-boss raid featuring some really cool bosses like a biker gang, a mecha T-Rex and gorilla, a DJ boss called Rick Reverb, and culminating with a battle with Chrome King Gallywix. This of course will feature everything you'd expect from a modern raid, including some brand new class tier sets, tons of great looking goblin themed transmog, a brand new mount from Gallywix called the Prototype ASMR, and a mythic exclusive mount called the Big G, which absolutely looks amazing. This raid will also feature its very own 20-level renown track that will progress through raid participation and reward cosmetics, a Mechasaur mount, raid skips and portal. A flat damage and healing buff will also be tied to the renown levels that will help you with your progression through the Liberation of Undermine. This raid is, of course, available in Raid Finder, Normal, Heroic, and Mythic modes, and you can also experience the final Gallywix fight in story mode shortly after the launch of Season 2. Along with a new raid in this patch, we're also getting a new dungeon called Operation Floodgate. This is a 4-boss dungeon located in the Ringing Deeps. You're going to be taking on the Dark Fuse and the Venture Company as they've commandeered the Waterworks Dam in support of Gallywix's operations in Undermine. The 4 bosses in this dungeon are exactly what you'd expect from a goblin-themed dungeon, with explosions and mayhem all around. This dungeon will launch in all difficulties, including follower mode, normal, heroic, mythic, and mythic plus, which is a great segue to talk about Season 2 of The War Within. With the new patch comes a new season, and with the new season comes a new Mythic Plus dungeon pool. Season 2 will feature 8 dungeons in the Mythic Plus pool, including Operation Floodgate, Cinderbrew Meadery, the Rookery, Dark Flame Cleft, and the Priory of Sacred Flame, all from The War Within. Returning this time around are the Motherlode and Mechagon Workshop from Battle for Azeroth, and Theatre of Pain from the Shadowlands expansion. The new season also brings some new rewards for Mythic Plus, including the Crimson Shredder Tank for obtaining Keystone Master during Season 2, and for the first time there will be a mount reward for achieving Keystone Legend called the Enterprising Shredder Tank, and of course dungeon portals as well as new titles. We will have a new season of PvP coming in Season 2. For arena enthusiasts, this season will bring a brand new arena called the Cage of Carnage, and this is located in Undermine. The vicious mount for this season is the Vicious Electro Eel. This will be available in Alliance and Horde variants, which look absolutely incredible. I love this mount so much. For Gladiators, you'll be fighting to obtain the prized Gladiators Fellbat in Season 2, which is a very cool looking Fellbat mount. Delves are getting some major updates. Of course, we will have our Season 2 of Delves with a new seasonal reward track and a brand new customizable mount, which has a unique gold customization by defeating the new Season 2 challenge Delve boss, the Underpin. But our pal Bran will be getting some love as well. Season 2 for Bran brings a new specialization, Tank. Yes, Bran will be using a shield and a pistol to tank for you inside Delves. Almost all the Delves from the previous season will be getting an update, and we're also getting 2 brand new Delves. The first one is Excavation Site 9, and this is located in the Ringing Deeps in a brand new area in the bottom right of the map. This is an old Titan facility that's now been overrun with old god corruption. The other Delve is Side Street Sloughs, taking you below Undermine through a twisted maze of sewers to try and stop the Dark Fuse who have taken up shop down there. We're also getting a ton of class changes in patch 11.1, including a major overhaul to hunters. Specifically, marksman hunters are getting some huge changes with the choice to remove your pet, and in return you gain a new eagle companion which will swoop in and attack targets every now and then, as well as gaining the ability to bloodlust without a pet, which has definitely been a highly requested feature for hunters for a long time, and truly just a reimagining of the marksmanship specialization into more of a sharpshooter fantasy, which I really like. But obviously that's not all the class changes. If you're looking for any specific class changes, they can be found in the full patch notes. Also coming in patch 11.1 is an update to the Warband character select screen. This is an update I've been looking forward to since the new updated select screen was implemented. In patch 11.1, you'll be able to change the background of your Warband character select screen. With this update, there will be a selection of 5 unique backgrounds to choose from. These can be previewed on your Warband collection tab in-game or on the character select screen itself, and it'll even tell you how to unlock them. As well as being able to change your background, you will also be able to create different camps for your characters with up to 20 in total, with 4 characters per camp, and you can even customize these camps by name and change the background for specific ones as well, which is such an awesome update. And finally, a new update to the map with a new events tab. Now this events tab is awesome, and it does tell you when and where there are active events in the War Within. So for example, if you want to see where the World Soul Memory event is for that day, you can open up the events tab, click the World Soul Memory section, and that'll take you straight to the location on the map. A really great quality of life addition there. So there you have it. That's all of the content coming in patch 11.1 Undermined. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.